Hi everyone, this is Margaret Olivares, your Carlson Assistant Principal with a report card training for you. We're going to start by showing you the new assessment that is to accompany this video. You need to complete this video and then take this assessment digitally, email it to Pamela, and a passing score is 100%. Pamela's email address is PAL0286. Now I'm going to reacquaint you with the report card document. The tabs at the bottom, so this is one report card document, and in this report card document are 3 types of report cards, as well as instructions, explanation of marks, and some comments. Those are new. So let's go ahead and take a look at the tabs at the bottom. I'm going to zoom in so we can see a little better. So we start with the elementary instructions, secondary instructions. Then we have the elementary report card in English and in Spanish. We have the secondary report card in English, let me clarify. We have the secondary midterm report card and progress report card in yellow. And we have that in English and in Spanish. And then we have the secondary end of semester report card in green in both English and Spanish. This is the explanation of marks. That's always been there. And then we have that in English and Spanish as well. And the newest thing we have is the explanation of marks. The comments. So let me zoom back out and get to that. So it's at the end, and it's here in orange. And these are elementary, approved by the district, but feel free to use these for secondary when you see that they are applicable. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at how to complete a secondary report card. So, and it's very similar for the elementary as well. Elementary, we have trimesters, and for secondary, we're going to have a 10-week midterm, a 15-week, that's called the progress, and then there's the end of semester, and that's a separate document for that one. But here we go. So this section up here is very, very important. This is all the students' information. I forgot my name here. But what I want you to remember is that a lot of people leave this field empty. We must have the LAUSD ID. That is in the PAR that was given to you when the student was assigned to you, and that is both on the elementary PAR and the secondary PAR. Then let's move down to the grades, and we must have the CSID number. We rely very heavily on having the CSID number. Now, here's another thing that is frequently left out, and that is when you have a blank here. So say the student is only taking, this should be American Lit. Say this student is taking American Lit and Geometry A, and those are the only 2 classes the student is taking, then the rest of these fields must be X'd in. These are part of the drop-down. So if you come to the drop-down, you'll see that the X's are the first thing on top there, and you can select those. The drop-downs are here for all the language courses and for the geometry courses. A new addition to the language courses are the ELD classes for secondary. They're no longer called ESL. Okay, so then this is ready to go. You can print 4 of these out. Oh, last thing is we must have comments, and we must have something that discusses mastery of standards, whether the student's making progress, whether they need to improve in particular areas, but always include something positive as well. And then we have this section down here, and I'm going to show you when I show you how to package everything up, that this section is your responsibility. Look closely, it says for teacher use only, and this is how you will be distributing the office distribution. So I'll show you that more clearly in the next part of the video. So let me show you this. I want to go back here and show you that this report card, there are no credits, because this, remember, is the midterm at 10 weeks and the progress at 15 weeks, and there are no credits issued during the 10-week and 15-week. Let's go to the end of semester report card. And I want to show you, oh, this is what I didn't show you on the other report card either, is this is a new drop down. Let me zoom in because this is really important and I want to show you what this looks like. So here's the new drop down for reporting periods. So what you're going to do is you come here and you see that this has fall 13 final marks and spring 14 final marks, and it has the reporting periods, the dates, the actual dates. And now we have this new section as well for the date enrolled. So we can see for this student, the student was enrolled on 9/23/13. So let me go back to the secondary midterm. I want to show you what those look like. So we have these reporting periods, and what you'll see here is you'll see fall midterm, fall progress, spring midterm, spring progress, and you'll see all the dates that are available as well. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you. Now I'm going to show you how to package everything. So we're going to move the camera right over here, and I have a report card document. I have everything that I'm going to be sending in here, and I have it set up the way it needs to be sent in. So I'm going to start by taking the packet apart and showing you what it looks like. So you're going to have the envelope. This is for school mail. This is for a school within our LAUSD district. So you put Carlson Home Hospital there, and you put the name of the school here. Attention records. If the student is out of the district, then you're going to go ahead and do the full Carlson U.S. mail address, and then the full U.S. mail address for the school. So whichever is the case, that goes at the very back. Okay. Next will be and this is what I wanted to show you. So what you'll notice here is that everything is done on computer except for your signature, which needs to be in blue, and now this portion as well. This can be in blue as well. So this is the CUME carrying school copy, and you'll notice it has the attention slip attached, stapled on, and that goes on top of the envelope. And then the document that goes at the very top should be the Carlson office copy. That goes at the top. I bundle everything, I clip it, and I put it into the larger envelope that is addressed to Carlson, to Pamela's attention. So that is how I package the report card to send in to Carlson. We will then send it off to the homeschool. If your student has an IEP, this is how it will be packaged. So it's the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and take it apart and show you on top here. Well, let me go in order. So here is the envelope addressed to the homeschool. Here is the CUME carrying school copy that you will have clearly marked with the attention slip, and I want you to notice as well that we have the IEP goal sheets attached. They're all stapled together. Next is the Carlson office copy. That goes at the very top, just like the other packet. It goes clipped together and then put into the larger envelope. The last thing I want to go over with you is the assignment grade sheet. Well, I want to go over your report card responsibilities, your grading responsibilities. So I want to remind you that the report card is indeed a legal document, and all your grades to your student for your students must be justified. For now, we are using the assignment grade sheet. In the future, we may change to a different system. But I want to let you know that other things you can use is you can have your own grade book. You can use a student portfolio, student work, end of course exams. So those are really important pieces of evidence that justify the grades you give to your students. Remember, our students need to earn these grades. Thank you so much for your attention, and we look forward to getting all our report cards turned in correctly. Thank you so much.